Hello, Fling. I'm Kris, Swearingen.
I'm Ludwick.
And we taught our last class of the day, Friday at 7 o'clock. And this was our catch and release class. We talked about connection, how to settle into it, and catch some fish. Right? So from there, we started out with talking about pendulum movement, in which we talked about the upper carriage, so the shoulders and the head being like a coat hanger with a pair of pants hanging from it. Right? Swaying it back and forth so that the upper body drags the hip behind it versus doing contra body. Want to drag that hip behind, settling the weight over the foot as we move. This is kind of our natural body rhythm, whether we're going side to side or whether we're going forward to back, right? Versus trying to do like a stylized body roll. It's just a simple backwards and forwards motion, right? From there, we talked about creating a base connection, making sure the hands are turned out so that her wrist can rest into our connection versus being here and her wrist into being pulled up. So if we're here, and then we talked about leading this. So starting on one side, we have the followers close their eyes, shifting that, allowing the followers to be slightly behind and then waiting for them leaders to finish their motion before we start them on the next direction. Right? So we kind of did that for a while, and then we talked about the settle. The settle is the exact same motion, but just in a little bit more of a diagonal. So as we came onto our left foot leaders, right foot followers, we settled back over our back foot and came at finish that motion there.
If you notice, leaders, we also had you going a little bit forward on that front foot for the left leg and followers right, as you were creating the preparation for the exit to send her away, so that you were not just going straight side to side and then pushing back. This wouldn't be enough information, it'd be too soon. So giving her that help and heads up and relax.
So as we came into here, we talked a little bit about gathering underneath, especially for the followers, so we can create that single track as we come forward. Going from there into a sugar push, going 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Our next part of that was talking about maintaining steps and collection steps in relation to the connection. So what we talked about is as we were going through here, we settle and we create connection. We assigned a number to this, let's say it's a 4, right? And as we move back, we wanted to maintain this 4. We couldn't move our bodies or anything like that, it was just a simple motion through here. Underbody could move, upper body stayed pretty stable. Right? So
ladies, our job was to not contract or get closer to the connection hand as we took those steps. This was just a drill and the sensation that you're going to be feeling more on your ones of a 6-count basic pattern, so that you're not driving forward on 1, but you're still kind of enjoying that away sensation in the stretch and holding out for that.
The last part was the collection steps. So if we did like 3 maintaining steps, we maintained the connection 1, 2, 3. The next step is a collection, which I collect my momentum under me, which allows her to transition forward over the front part of her foot, and we move through into our next thing, be it a left side pass, underarm, or whatnot. Right? We talked about every pattern has a maintaining step and a collection step, at least one of each. Right? On a basic 6-count or 8-count, you maintain count 1. Collect on count 2, transition, and move through the rest of the pattern.
If you'd like more information about this class, we have it on our instructional DVDs. You can find it at krswing.com. We'll see you guys next year.
Bye.
Dance Jam Production.